we're actually going to use the speeder board. This is a really fun one. This is one of my favorite shoulder manipulations. When our shoulder complex retracts, the clavicle moves anteriorly. And if we're doing a lot of stuff where like this, our shoulder complex, and especially our SC joint, might benefit from doing that. So this is a really good one. If somebody has like constant upper thoracic adjusting and middle thoracic adjusting that they need, and they're constantly back there, and then you adjust them back, and then they're back there, then you could also check this particular manipulation, or just do it. I wouldn't even check it. I would just do it. So the speeder board needs to be moderately tight because I'm putting it underneath the patient, so it needs to at least hold their body weight, and then enough to hold their body weight plus a little bit of a thrust. I think that's good. There you go.
Helping?
We're paying you to torture you. We're just lightening it up a little bit because obviously your shoulders aren't that heavy. So the first thing you need to do is figure out the angle of the clavicle. Sarah's clavicles are like that. I need to line this up with the angle of the clavicle underneath their shoulder. And the open part is going to be towards the humerus, essentially. I'll put this here for a second. Roll this. Here's the clavicle there. Basically put that underneath the clavicle. The open part is going to be right around the humerus. So see what that does to her, kind of like twist there to one side. It's kind of collapsing her shoulder a little bit, which is fine, and that could probably work. But if I were to prop up this side as well, that might actually open up the shoulder blade a little bit better. So you can use a block, or you can use a rolled up towel or something like that, just to get a little bit, just get her shoulders leveled out a little bit more. And you can see that kind of opens up the chest a little bit. So the next thing I'm going to have her do, in a second, you don't have to do it right now, is I'm going to take the hand butt contact around the clavicle like this. I'll show you what that looks like. And then I'm going to have her take a deep breath, but hold it, because when she takes a deep breath, this is going to happen to the chest, and I want her to hold it, because what we need to do is pop those clavicles anteriorly. And if she exhales, we're going to be fighting that whole process. So clavicle's here. I put it right about there, holding on to it a bit. My vector is going to be like this. Tissue pull that way, skin tension that way, and then the thrust is down. So skin tension's here. Take a deep breath and hold it. Deeper breath. There we go. I want to see that chest move. Good. Hold it. Thrust down like that. How'd that feel?
Good.
It feels pretty good. And I would do that like 4 or 5 times, and then switch to the other side. Switch everything around. Cock that open again. Pop it.
What was that called again?
Anterior glide of the clavicle.